Major shout outs to I'mSkullX from the Monster Hunter subreddit and my Discord community for sharing this with me. This is an amazing edit of the new Zoh Shia armor in Monster Hunter Wilds. We can mix and match in Wilds male and female armor sets. But for this Zoh Shia armor specifically, I think this is going to blow people's minds because you can alternate between the two and basically choose between a semi-full white set or a more darker, corrupted tone, regardless of gender. This is probably one of the best new implementations in the game and also the best new use of it with this armor set. This is going to be one of those sets that everyone is going to own both of. But I'm curious to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Which one of these are you gunning for first, and will you be securing both of them? But this makes me wonder, what will the Zoh Shia armor look like without the waist covering it? The legs might have an even crazier look altogether. So I've been seeing a lot of people ask me about this in Monster Hunter Wilds, especially with my layers. What armor and what layer set am I running on my character? But in actuality, it's a very basic and common one that many of you guys probably already have. If you go down here to equipment appearance, this is actually what I'm running right here. I'm running mostly the ebony set. The only difference is I'm disabling the waist because no matter what, you put a waist on a character, it really just, and this is not even that bad of one. Depending on the waist that you have on a character, it actually will cover up the entire second half of them. So I usually opt to remove the waist and just keep the legs exposed, and this kind of gives this look to the character. This is also not modded. This is all natural in the game. Sliders maxed out, baby. Title Update 1 is well on the way for Monster Hunter Wilds. We are very close to it dropping, so hit that subscribe button and notification bell to help raise that 38% even higher so you don't miss out on any of that. The new Zoh Shia armor also has an awesome effect when your weapon is drawn out. On the male set, we see dark matter oozing around, creating a menacing effect with slight movement from the tentacle ends. There's also some purple lighting that's all over the gear from the chest all the way to the tentacles, which creates a really awesome accent and overall enhance the darkness for the area, in my opinion. The great sword on the male character too has a subtle blue light at the bottom of the sword where the hilt starts, and again at the bottom of the handle, which is a really nice touch from the blue on Zoh Shia's mouth whenever it roars. Now for the female Zoh Shia set, the black bottom piece gets that same oozing effect that we see on the male when the weapons are drawn, but there's a little bit more detail with the top. The wings actually emerge from the shoulders and fully spread out, and a few feathers drop to the floor during this animation, which is a really nice touch. It gives a similar vibe to Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers enemies. This set has a lot more purple on the bottom black pieces, but the weapon has a lot more blue emitting from it all over on the dual blades. Both the Great Sword and the Dual Blades look really good. I think this is going to be a set where all the weapons from it have a highly sought out look for, and of course, are very powerful. We also have from Reddit a bit of a spoiler for the Switch Axe, so skip ahead if you guys don't want to see it. I'll give you guys a second. But I'm going to be showing what the Switch Axe for Zoh Shia looks like. Okay, I'm putting it on the screen right now. On the left side here, you can see this is actually the Great Sword that we see in the trailer, and this right side is the Switch Axe. I have a good feeling that there will be absolutely no bad visuals when it comes to a weapon being part of the Zoh Shia set. And honestly, this gives way more value to the layered weapon modding tool right now on PC. At least until eventually when layered weapons are a thing in Monster Hunter Wilds. But at a later point that'll be, because it was not mentioned during this update. People in the comments previously said that layered weapons are something that usually comes way later on, sometimes during an expansion or coming along with G-rank stuff. So I hope it's not that long away, at least for console players' sake. But comment down below if on PC you want me to show you guys how to install this mod. Both of these armor sets are absolute perfection. Even the Palico has a terrifying amount of drip whenever they draw their weapons out. It's pretty cute, but I also want to kill it with fire. That eyeball transformation is such a wild implementation and not at all what I expected from this set specifically for the Palico. It somehow matches the energy of both and gives off the ultimate corrupted look more so than the player set. Now, what set bonuses will this armor have? It's hard to tell at this point. That information is just not known until next week. We do know Zoh Shia shares a lot of similarities to Fatalis, another monster within Monster Hunter. So looking at previous Monster Hunter gear involving Fatalis might give us a little bit of a clue, at least on what we can expect, but of course, this won't be the same when it comes to Wilds. Mizutsune's armor set isn't my favorite aesthetically, but I do love the pinkish tone from the set that it gives off. It's been confirmed that once we beat Mizutsune the first time, a level 8 Tempered Mizu will be available for us to regularly hunt. Some eagle-eyed Monster Hunter fans also noticed that at the end of the trailer for Mizu, it showcases during a night shot fight. If we freeze frame here, you can see the scars on the top of Mizu, and they've even pointed out on Reddit forums that these scars are in the same place This is a tempered Mizu, by the way. These scars are in the same place as the Soul Seer scars, which is a really awesome detail. Its moves also look very aggressive. We can see more flames coming from the bubbles when it's attacking here. You can kind of miss it because this portion of the trailer does come up really quick. I'm a newcomer to the series, but I gotta say, I love the detail and attention to detail that fans and developers are keeping for this game. It's really infectious. Now, when it comes to Mizu's armor set in Monster Hunter Rise, this is what it looked like. It doesn't seem to have a set bonus. I think I read that the bonuses were essentially increasing your resistances by +1, but it does have some stuff that kind of remind me of Gore Magala's set. Bubbly Dance is a skill that you can get with this, and what it basically will do is it has 3 different levels. At level 1, it reduces the effect of major bubble blight. Level 2, it reduces major bubble blight to a minor bubble blight and increases evasiveness while afflicted. And then at level 3, it will inflict you with bubble blight while performing consecutive evasive movements, which is very similar to like what Frenzy does with the set bonus. But then you look also on here, the skill Resuscitate is on it too, and this will increase your attack power if you're suffering from an abnormal status effect. At level 3, you'll get a +20 raw attack while this is active. So I see a lot of similarities there between Gore Magala's set and this, except with Gore's, you're getting Frenzy, and then you gotta use Antivirus in order to make it a little bit easier to beat the Frenzy, and then you get some bonuses out of it. I'm not saying that this Mizu set here from Rise is going to be what exactly will be happening when it comes to Wilds, but it's not impossible. It's pretty cool to get a little bit of a glimpse at this stuff. So I'm wondering if we'll get something entirely new, or will it be very similar to what we can kind of expect and already have seen in previous games. Sadly, Arch-Tempered Ray Dao is coming at a later date on April 29th, which is a bummer, and appears to be exclusive during this time via a event quest. Also, within the arena for a free quest, we can see in the trailer really quick if you slow it down, the armor set itself is different than what's currently in the game. If you look at the current game Ray Dao set that's available right now, it's a little bit more yellow than it is purple, but the Arch-Tempered Ray Dao set has a lot more purple on it, which I really do like. The main thing though is the shoulders. It's just not really doing it for me. I don't like the way it shapes out our characters. The current set right now in Wilds actually comes with Thunderous Roar on both of them, both the low rank and the high rank one. This is low rank Thunderous Roar 1 and 2, and the high rank skill, the group skill, if you have 3 pieces, it actually gives you Resuscitate. Funny enough, we were just talking about that, but the low rank one has Inspiration. So 2 different group skills when it comes to that. I wonder if the Arch-Tempered one will also, for the sake of consistency with low and high rank having 2 different group skills, will it also have a different group skill? I think it might keep Thunderous Roar, but the group skill could very well be different. What I want to know is, will Arch-Tempered Ray Dao actually give Gunlance users a weapon? It doesn't have one right now in the base game, and RIP to that one guy that's been banking on Ray Dao giving Gunlance users a railgun, which is an awesome idea. Just didn't happen in the game, man. Looking through this list, Ray Dao ain't there. Title Update 1 is just a little over 1 week away, and there's still a lot left to talk about. Also, if you've been holding out on getting Monster Hunter Wilds because you wanted this update to drop before jumping in, feel free to get a copy significantly discounted on Instant Gaming. And shout out to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. You can get Monster Hunter Wilds right now for PC, $58 for the base edition. There's also the deluxe edition for $75, or the digital deluxe premium edition for $90. Really good savings overall instead of paying $110 on this one. And if you've already got Monster Hunter Wilds, our link also gives you access to all these other crazy games, man. Kazan right now is $53. Shadows is $53 as well, and there's a bunch of different games you can go over here and search and see whatever it is that you want to get. Doom as well, $91 instead of paying $120. That's crazy. But I want to hear from you guys down below. What do you think about all this? What are you most excited for that's coming? And what do you also hope is coming next? Sound off in the comments. Let's get a discussion going. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new. More Monster Hunter Wilds videos are on the way, and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.